we are coming back from looking at the boat. We will now venture over to the marina where my boat is 95%, 98% ready to depart. We'll take a walk through. Let's go see her, baby. Don't forget the bonnie though. Take a look at the bonnie. She's not bad. She's not bad at all. If there's any gearheads out there. Yeah, right. You know it. You know it. You know it does it. Yeah, right. It's a beautiful car, huh? Right? Told you. Anyway, we're gonna walk around and I'll come back for the boat. Woohoo! Here we are, walking through the marina here. As you see, lots of pontoon boats out here on the lake. There are not many well utilized boats, I don't think, in the marina. However, I think you'll see differently of La Treville here. We're gonna excuse his go sign. Well, nice boat. Oh, man. Yeah. LSU. At least ain't Florida. I'm just saying. Well, Puffin's a pretty old gal, but you know, again, oh, look at that. I've never seen that before. Winches on the davits. That's pretty cool. We can go over and look at, there's this beautiful steel junk across the marina. I don't know if we'll be able to see it from the boat, but so here she is. Oh, there she is. There's I don't know what's going on there. Just readied her. Basically got the head of the sail out and attached, and she's ready to go. Here she is, taking a leak. Preferably outside rather than inside. That's how I prefer them. So, yeah, the survey showed blisters. The survey from 10 years ago showed blisters. Not bad. I mean, it's a Bristol. I'm very surprised. I'm more taken aback and concerned that they're there more than, you know, because it's a Bristol and they did such a great job with these boats. So, I mean, looking from the William Garden that we looked at, the Bill Garden, Formosa, this is definitely not quite as wide. I mean, you notice it tapers off in that wine glass transom back there. Okay, so anyway, oh yeah, here we are. This is still working. So we have not much in the way of much of anything. I had the guys clean her, but they only really, I don't even know if they took a brush to her. She needs, but bird's already pooped on her. She's fine. I've stepped on her multiples of times in the worst of footwear for the boat, but that's all right. They're about to go off. Tennis shoes and deck shoes. I'm about to put on swimming trunks and a freaking proper shirt. Yes, I am. But aside from that, a little bit of trash I got to take off. Tackle. If you'll notice here, I treated myself with a very, very expensive knife. A Bubba. I don't know if that's really going to be worth it or not, but we'll see. As you see here, the dinghy and the davits. We're inside the center cockpit. There's not a ton of room in here. I don't want to detract from this being a real problem though, right? So I don't really know if this is a great spot for this, but I'm basically using this as an interim harness, a cockpit harness, if you will. I got plenty of room to get back here, and I mean, you know, I suppose I should put one on the other side, and then I could, you know, because if I'm heeled to that side, I'm fine. If I'm heeled to port, yeah, if I'm heeled to starboard, then, you know. But anyway, so I have her all ready to go. I've taken the head of the sail out, as you can see. I mean, most of the inside of the boat is what really, I guess, there's some additional stuff. I mean, the rigging on the boat, I think, is probably one of the greatest things. Oh, there's a bird in my dinghy. Wonder what she found. I don't know what she's doing in there. I don't know. Better go check on her. I don't want to build a no nest poking around in there with that beak of hers. You know? Hey girl, what are you doing? What are you doing in there? Huh? What are you doing in there? Okay, I don't really care. I don't mind that if the bird's in there, but you know. Okay, so I got the Spirit One Plus. She is left back on there. She doesn't need to come off. gonna set that back in and do that later probably. Ain't gonna be a big deal. It's not really very heavy. It's only 20 pounds, 25 pounds. I don't know if that's terrible for that, but I mean, for now, I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm gonna take her off and put her here as need be. Here's the life raft. After dropping it off at offshore suppliers in New Orleans, Louisiana. I mean, granted, I was promised. Oh, I gotta turn it. Sorry. Yeah, that's the hard line. So if you notice, I have this on wrong. This end here should actually go to this end here, because this is your steadfast and your painter line. That goes to your thingy that does the painting there, and that's this side should go to the, yeah, because if not, I mean, technically they're both anchored, but this one is directly anchored and first off, and on this side all of that should go to this side. Anyway, yeah, that needs to be moved to the other side. It just basically needs to be flipped. So where the yellow is needs to go where the black is. The black is where the yellow is, and the red stays the same. Actually, I can move the red. I can flip it and move it to underneath. Perfect. An extra tank. Don't ever do this, folks. Bad. Can't believe I showed that to you. But I'm a knucklehead. I don't know what I'm doing, so that's fine. You basically, I'm gonna show everyone how not to do stuff. I think it'll be easier that way. So if you just don't do anything that I do and do it the opposite way, everything should be fine for you. That's what I'm thinking. Don't take that to heart though, because I might do something right. So you need to, as with anything, you got to taper with a little common sense. Now you can't just go hammering away with stupidity. You turn into me. So yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's up. So yeah, so just because you have a captain on your boat doesn't mean he knows how to use everything on your boat. Just an FYI. Yeah, so yeah, I got to deal with the mainsail at some point. Hopefully, and she's got to come up. There's no point in doing it here. The wind's not bad this morning, but she is blowing right across, and it's going to catch it. I really don't. It's going actually, she's going in the right direction. Yeah, but she picks up occasionally, gets up to like 3 knots, and I don't want to deal with 3 knots of wind with this up. That's just silly. Schaefer boom furling. This in boom furling is supposed to be like the best stuff ever. Oh, here we go. Look at that. U.S. aircraft vessel. I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't know, 20. I don't know what that's even for. I gotta figure that out. I don't even know. I'm wondering if he's even had the boat out in a while. I mean, really. She seems to have, settled into home here for a bit. I mean, so right now I have the air conditioner on in the boat. That's why we're not really rushing down there. I mean, that's the better place to be, of course, is in the air conditioning. But I just wanted to get a good lay of the land here on the deck and some of the stuff that was provided for me prior to. Some really cool stuff. I mean, you're probably going to get this for your flag on the backstay. It's a great spot to hang your U.S. flag when you're traveling. In addition to that, however, the really cool stuff that I like is you have multiple flag options on the starboard and one on your port here for flags. But flags go on the starboard side anyway, so yeah, you should fly courtesy flags on the starboard side, I think, right? I hope I'm right on that. Again, always check everything that I say with Google, because Google is right. Well, okay, maybe not Google necessarily is right, but you know what I mean. You try chatbot, GPT, I don't know, Bingbot 801-42.1, because nothing Microsoft has ever released was a .0. Nothing. God, if it ever was, help them. Oh, I'm sorry. No Microsoft bashing. They're wonderful, great, terrific. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Anyway. I don't care. Because I don't work there anymore. Anyway, she's a good gal. So the canvas is in really good shape. Really super excited about all these windows. I really am super excited about never unzipping this and taking it off, however. But I'm sure that will probably happen at some point or another in my life. I really do want to put a hard Dodger on here in Bimini, but I don't know if that's advisable, honestly. But yeah, so here we are. She's in great shape all the way around. Again, I mean, this is, I think I'll probably list the link to the Lady K sailing guy. Whatever. So the instruments are, all the standing rigging was replaced in 2016. I know that's only 6 years ago, but she was serviced. Everything is in very good order all the way around. The only thing possibly is having a adjustable boom vang so that that actually will help with the furling and unfurling of the sail, of the mainsail. It helps you keep the angle correct when it keeps the angle of the sail correct, because the full luff of a roller furling, which is why to get one of those, basically. Yeah, so reefing is so much easier. The 45.5s have a Ted Hood design in mast furling system, which are greatest. I get nothing but great reviews, but the 45 is just too big. I mean, it really is. It's honestly, it's probably easier to handle, however, than that Formosa, that CT41 catch. But if you're dealing with wind, that Formosa is very kindly.